The beauty of the world lies in the diversity of its people. My name is Brenda Prado, and today I will dive into my identity and how diverse my nation is. Identities can be defined as symbolic creations based on the performance of personal roles, how people perceive themselves, and how people want to be viewed by others. Sorts of identities might include personal identities like being kind, mean, hardworking, lazy, a fan of musicals, relational identities like parent, child, friend, or enemy, social identities like customer, employee, or supervisor, and demographic identities like biological sex, race, sexual orientation, place of origin, age, etc. The presence of identity influences the communication that takes place during our interaction. Our relationships with others are also greatly influenced by identities. Accordingly, greater awareness, knowledge, and appreciation of identities will assist us as we develop communication and relational understanding and skills. For example, our nationality greatly influences our identity and how we communicate. As Mexicans, we communicate a lot with our hands, and some gestures come from popular culture, like Chavo del Ocho. If you say yes with your finger in another country, it is very likely that some people won't understand what it means. One word can have lots of meanings in Mexico, like pedo or fart in English. And accents and phrases can vary depending on where you're born, the north or the south of Mexico. Examples of how we communicate based on who I am are the use of Spanglish, the use of music, and phrases based on where I was brought up. Ever since I was young, I started studying English at a school that has students from all over the world. I got used to speaking English even during our school breaks. This led to me speaking in Spanglish even in situations where I don't want to. I love music, singing, and dancing, and I have always used music as a language for situations in which I don't know what to say. I send songs to friends and family. Born and raised in Guadalajara, I am a Tapatía by heart. And even though I might believe that I don't have a thick accent, other friends from Colombia and Chile laughed and mocked the way I spoke. With words like o sea and tipo, one can distinguish quickly where other people are from. National identity is a person's identity or sense of belonging to one or more states or to one or more nations. It is a sense of a nation as a cohesive whole, as represented by distinctive traditions, culture, and languages. But why is there different identities within the same nation? The dominant culture of Mexico reflects a blend of indigenous and Spanish customs. However, traditions vary greatly across the country. Many of the things often thought of as distinctly Mexican have a local and regional origin. Tracing back to our origins, we are a mixture that is a beauty of our country. Cultural diversity is protected and celebrated. Language is a way in which we display different identities. The state hasn't established one official language, like Spanish, for there are 68 languages recognized in our country. The passing down from generation to generation and the different variations within each language portray the different identities. With words like whitexicans, people in Mexico have established certain patterns that portray an identity. In this case, a whitexican is someone who has money, likes to show off, and many are not aware of the current state of their own country. Food like torta ahogada are the antagonistic character of the torta de tamal. In Mexico, depending on the region that you were born in, it's the things that you love and feel identified with. And that is why, even though we might live in the same country, our context has a great impact on our roles and identity. Thank you.